Voters in Grand Rapids decided yesterday that their elected city officials should now face term limits. The vote was close. Just 1,100 ballots were the difference between yes and no.
Fox 17 political reporter Paul Cicchini live in studio now to explain what this means for long-serving city leaders like Mayor George Hartwell and what happens next. Paul.
Yeah, 45,600 plus votes were cast. The results, 51% said yes, about 49% said no. Means city commissioners and the mayor can serve no more than 2 4-year terms each.
On the positive side, it brings in fresh blood, fresh ideas, new people have a chance to, to cycle in and then out of office.
Mayor George Hartwell is trying to be optimistic after voters in Grand Rapids decided to impose term limits on their elected officials. After all, he didn't support the proposal.
I would argue that this is one of the most effective city commissions that this city has seen in decades.
The amendment means city commissioners can serve no more than 2 4-year terms, and the mayor can serve no more than 2 4-year terms. At the end of 2015, Hartwell will have served the city for 20 years.
And I can tell you that the working relationships I have with key city staff, not to mention the working relationships I have with city commissioners, are critical to carrying out the duties of this office. So that's going to be lost.
Well, looking back on his legacy and what current commission will be leaving behind, Hartwell points to successes such as fiscal stability, but says more could have been done with public schools.
Could we have done more? Probably, and perhaps we missed some opportunities along the way to build that partnership and make it even stronger than it is.
It's that relationship building that leaves Hartwell unconvinced term limits are effective.
I don't think so. I think you just have to look at Lansing.
He says all of the dysfunction in the state capitol can't be blamed on term limits, but
term limits play an enormous role in the dysfunction of our state legislature. I hate to see that happen here in Grand Rapids.
That opinion isn't shared among all city commissioners.
Because of the makeup of Grand Rapids, the people that are here, they won't settle for anything less than exceptional.
Now, Mayor Hartwell and Commissioners Gutowski, Ruth Kelly, and Elias Lumpkins Jr. will all be term limited in their positions at the end of 2015. Now, for the commissioners, they have an opportunity to run for 2 terms as mayor. And we're going to hear a little bit more on what Walt Gutowski is thinking when it comes to his plans after 2015.
You're saying they could do 8 years as commissioners and another 8 as mayor?
That's correct. So 16 years total. But like you heard Mayor Hartwell, he served for 20 years.
Do they think this will have any effect on long-term projects, say the redevelopment of the river, something that's going to take a long time to really build and put together a system like that? Will that hurt?
It didn't sound like it from Mayor Hartwell's perspective or Walt Gutowski's perspective. In fact, he said that when it comes to the river issue, he was really just kind of bittersweet about it because he's happy that he got the project off the ground, but he wishes that he would be in office and watch it come to fruition as opposed to watching as an outsider or just a member of the community.
Yeah, all right. More at 5. We'll see you then. Thanks, Paul. All right, this one is too close.